back to our fucking old, out of touch, millionaire, billionaire defending piece of shit who's dying on the podium.
I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020.
Let me run that back. Uh-oh.
I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020.
Just sucks because it says it right there. Like it's right there. You know what I mean? Like look at what my mouse cursor is like pointing to. And it's just like, you can't even be like, oh no, he was in Madison in 2020. Like, just, oh God.
Oh, by the way, we're going to do it again in 2024. Yeah. I learned.
Safe. He saved it. Dude, he saved it. He saved it. Nobody heard him. Nobody heard the first time. Nobody heard him the first time, dude. We're so fucking cooked. It's not his fault. COVID has made the years confusing. Yeah, I'm always thinking it's 2020, dude. Always. I'm constantly thinking about how it's fucking 2020 right now. Ay, ay, ay. That's a real Biden win right there, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, get ready for that, which is already happening. Many of you already knew Biden had moments like this all the fucking time. The problem is the media wasn't like covering it as much, but now that the narrative is that Biden is old, okay? Now that the narrative is that Biden is old, you're going to hear a lot more of that shit, including Joe Biden accidentally says he's the first black woman to serve in the White House. Audio. Like, that is a regular mistake. Dare I say, a gaffe. He misspoke. Okay? But the problem is, while you would normally overlook such a thing for anyone else, okay, because we listened to this yesterday. While you would normally overlook this as like a one-off, who cares, or a two-off, a three-off, when it becomes a 10,000 off over the course of like the past, decade at this point, almost decade, and it reaches a tipping point where the media starts paying attention to it and the narrative sets in, it's over. Every single outlet is going to be endlessly covering this until Joe Biden drops out. Every single outlet. Because he's going to keep having moments like this. Okay? We already know he's been having moments like this. We know because we've been watching and making fun of Biden for a while now. Why is The Guardian doing this? Because everyone else is doing it. This is the media narrative. Which it makes sense that it's the media narrative because it's the truth, right? Did you watch the audio clip? It isn't as bad as it's written out, but still awful. I know. I did watch the audio clip, which is why I'm saying that wasn't that big of a gaffe in general. Especially if you're like familiar with Brandon's real bad moments. Like that one is not even that bad. That's like Trump would say something like that, and then the media would troll him for a little bit. Okay? The narrative is also getting clicks. It adds tension to the story. Exactly. Anyway, I just want to show you guys a real Biden win, though, The media was looking for off-the-cuff powerful moments, and when President Biden delivers, they ignored it. Retweets so all Americans see this powerful clip and call the media out on their bullshit. A Biden win is him speaking uninterrupted for 1 minute and 27 seconds. That's a Biden win now.
There's 7,000 people waiting at the gate to get in. So if I don't finish this, they can't come in. So maybe if you're hanging around, I'm going to sneak back out if that's okay, all right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember that famous expression?
Hold on.
They also serve who only stand and wait. I remember when our son was deployed, my wife would go to stand in the sink in the morning, drinking her coffee, and saying that prayer, worrying, always concerned, and all of you. So we owe you. This could not be done without the family support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. You got me, man. I'm not going anywhere. All right. All right, I'll come back out when they open the gate, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. One last thing. You know, I used to think when I was a senator, there were always congestion on the highways. There's no congestion anymore. None. We go on the highway, there's no congestion. And so the way they get me to stop talking, they'll say, we just shut down all the roads, Mr. President. You're going to lose all the votes if you don't get in. But anyway, I'll be back out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Is he trying to be Trump? Bro's trying to be Trump, dude. That is such a Trumpism. He's trying to be Trump. I swear to God. He's going orange. He's right wing on immigration. His fuck up of a son is now inside of the White House. Okay. And now he's doing Trump memes like, oh, yeah, you notice how the highways are no longer as congested, which, by the way, what crack are you smoking on, dumbass? It's not congested for you because you're the fucking president. The idea that we do not experience traffic in America any longer is so stupid. I'm losing my fucking mind. Does he think that like there's no more traffic? That was the bit, Hassan. I think he was trying to make a joke. Chat, stop coping and saying that it's not that bad. No, that's not the joke, man. That's not the joke. The joke is the highways are only congested when he's blocking traffic. That joke only works if highways are not actually congested. You are a chatter now. The master becomes the student. Anyway, it's also a really stupid joke. I know it's the motorcade. Oh my God. I get what he's trying to say, chat. Okay. I'm going to run it back.
You got me, man. I'm not going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One last thing. You know, I used to think when I was a senator, there were always congestion on the highways. There's no congestion anymore. None. We go on the highway, there's no congestion. And so the way they get me to stop talking, they'll say, we just shut down all the roads, Mr. President. You're going to lose all the votes if you don't get in. But anyway, I'll be back out. Thank you.
I did not misunderstand. I think the joke only works if the premise is that like we have fixed traffic congestion in the highways and they always try to get me to go out quicker because now that highway traffic congestion is fixed, I'm blocking the highways and that's the reason. Nah, bro, the joke misunderstood you. No, I feel like he's saying like highways are no longer as congested as it used to be back in the days. So now the only time when fucking people feel congestion is when I'm blocking the goddamn roads. And that's why I'll lose the election if I keep doing that. That's the joke they were trying to make. Anyway, I just got effed. This is so stupid. I can't believe we're covering this part. Anyway, the whole point is whether that joke lands or not, that's not a Biden win. The reason why I clicked on that to show you was because that's how far we've got. That's how far we've fallen. Okay. Here in the United States of America, we have fallen so far. We have fallen off so poorly, so abysmally that like the Biden wins account is posting a 1 minute and 27-second sequence of Biden talking without a teleprompter as a W. Okay? Anyway. Senator Mark Warner is attempting to assemble a group of Democratic senators to ask Joe Biden to exit the presidential race, according to two people with direct knowledge of his effort. Warner is telling Democratic senators that Biden can no longer remain in the election in the wake of his faltering debate performance, according to the people familiar with private conversations who spoke on the condition of anonymity to speak freely. Though no sitting Democratic senator has publicly called for Biden to step aside, they're privately sharing mounting concerns with each other over the past week as they fight an already uphill battle to maintain Senate majority.
Biden fighting to save his candidacy as he prepares to sit down in just hours with our George Stephanopoulos for his first television interview since that poor debate performance. Our senior White House correspondent Selena Wang has the latest. Selena, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Whit. All eyes are on the president today, and I'm told that donors and allies are closely watching that interview with George as they decide whether to keep on supporting the president or not. Overnight, the president and first lady hosting a July 4th celebration at the White House. The president reading remarks off a teleprompter, hitting central themes of his campaign and trying to quell panic within his own party 1 week after his disastrous debate.
We have to look at ourselves and ask the question, will we stand for freedom again? We stand for democracy. We stand together as Americans. I believe we will and we can.
Telling the cheering crowd he's not leaving the race.
I'm not going anywhere. All right.
But the president at times stumbling through his cleanup effort, like this radio interview in Philadelphia on Thursday.
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman to serve with a black president. I'm proud of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do because together there's nothing. Look, this is the United States of America.
And those concerns within the Democratic Party are growing.
It wasn't just one bad night. It was a bad night that may have locked in a really unfortunate narrative about President Biden's age and fitness.
Congressman Jared Golden questioning Biden's chances in an interview with a local Maine station.
I think if Joe Biden chooses to run, he's going to lose.
And now a third Democratic lawmaker, Congressman Seth Moulton of Massachusetts, urging Biden to step aside to let new leaders rise up and run against Donald Trump. Concern over the president's fitness for office reaching a fever pitch. Sources now tell ABC News that during a meeting with Democratic governors at the White House earlier this week, the president said he needs to get more sleep and work fewer hours, even suggesting he should end events at 8 p.m.
It wasn't a literal at 8 o'clock I will be doing things differently. It was more figurative.
But California Governor Gavin Newsom, while campaigning for Biden in battleground Michigan, defending the president, describing his stamina during their joint event in Los Angeles right after Biden returned from his European tour last.
Gavin Newsom is such a fucking shark. He's literally going to pivotal battleground states right now to campaign for Biden. Really? Oh, I'm just campaigning for Biden. That's why I'm doing FaceTime in Michigan. Don't look into this. Look no further. Okay? Please cease your inquiries. Please stop asking me if I'm going to run in his place. Don't do it. Yeah. Did you get my winning smile? Yeah. Many people are saying it's quite presidential, this smile. It's whatever. Stop it. Stop it. I'm doing this for Biden.
He barely slept. I was exhausted and got back in the hotel room and collapsed. So he did that with a smile on his face.
This is a make or break it moment for President Biden and Donald Trump. He's trying to take advantage of this chaos. He's calling for another debate anytime, anywhere. But guys, of course, they've already committed to a debate in September on ABC News. Whit.
All right, Selena Wang, thank you.
Bro, Big Gav is treating the presidential candidacy like it's his best friend's wife. And by that, I mean he's going to fuck it, okay? Big Gav wants it. Big Gav's going to have it. This is how he rizzes up all of his friends' wives.
Now you probably heard we had a little debate last week. Can't say it was my best performance. We love it, Joe. But ever since then, there's been a lot of speculation. What's Joe going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? What's he going to do? Well, here's my answer. I am running and going to win again. Because we're going to go. Folks, I'm the sitting president of the United States of America in no small part because of you. Not a joke. In 2020, you came through for me. I'm the nominee of the Democratic Party. I'm the nominee of this party because millions of Democrats like you just voted for me in primaries all across America. You voted for me to be your nominee. No one else. You, the voters did that. And despite that some folks don't.
Does he think there was a contested primary? Bro ran against absolutely nobody. Okay? He ran against non-committed as a voting campaign. What are we doing right now? What are we talking about? Man, he handily defeated non-committed. Guys, please stop mentioning Jank. I'm sorry. Okay, we're having a serious conversation about politics here. Like, I love my uncle. You know, I'm gonna vote for him. I'm gonna do a write-in candidacy for Jank. Obviously, as you guys know, I am his political advisor. But like, come on. Okay, what's next? Are you gonna say he ran against Dean Phillips? Bro, what are you talking about? He destroyed Dean Phillips. Like, they very specifically kept out every fucking viable Democrat from the primaries, okay? In order not to make Joe look bad in comparison.
Don't seem to care who you voted for. Well, guess what? They're trying to push me out of the race. No! Well, let me say this as clearly as I can. I'm staying in the race. I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020. Well, by the way, we're going to do it again in 2024. I learned long ago, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
Okay, dude.
And I'm not letting one 90-minute debate wipe out 3.5 years of work. As the governor said, I've led this nation from the depths of pandemic to the strongest economy in the world, and that's literally true. And I and you are not finished yet.
I also think, like, when you get knocked down, you get up again is so stupid because, like, who knocked him down, brother? Like, it's not like that is such a bad way to frame this because it's like either you're saying that Donald Trump knocked you, which he didn't even fucking do, right? And you're just like giving him a dub for no reason. Or you're coming to the recognition that like you knocked yourself down because your brain is bad. Like You didn't get knocked down. You tripped and you fell in the bathtub. Okay. And now you can't get up. And Life Alert is not picking up. I hate that this, like, oh, when you get knocked down, it's like, dude, you did this. You did this. Yeah. You're not pissing the night away. You're not.
Now, you probably also noticed a lot of discussion about
Someone in the chat said he's shadow boxing and got knocked out. Yeah, he's like Baki. He's like Baki when Baki fights like invisible demons in his mind in order to prepare for his upcoming fight, and then he gets his ass beat. Like, that's what he's doing. Oh my God.
about my age. I know I look 40. I keep seeing all those stories about I'm being too old. Let me say something. I was too old. I wasn't too old. I wasn't too old to create over 15 million new jobs. To make sure.
Okay, I'm almost convinced that his fucking staffers are putting those guys in the crowd now. No, I'm sorry. I mean, look, the fucking mental faculties of a person who like willingly, voluntarily go and I get up again and now I get knocked out. Fuck. I was not singing Chumbawambas when you got back. I was not. Did you guys hear that? Okay. See, I got knocked down and I got up again, and they're never going to take me down. Me and Brandon were the same. I was using this opportunity, this micro F that I got, to plug my calories in for dinner. And I got up again. Okay, hold on. We will never give you up. That's literally not true. Many people do, which is understandable. It just like knocks people off. That boy's internet is not locked in. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on. I got chicken breast, club sandwich, French fries, Quest bar, cookie dough. What else did I? Oh, I had a freaking Quest protein chips as well. Man, I fucking pro'd it up today, dude. Pay attention to us. Shut up. I pro'd it up today, chat. Was that actually club sandwich? Lamau? Yes. What apps do you use to track your calories? I use my MyFitnessPal. Pro'd it and scrolled it up. That's right, baby. I'm pro'd it up. I'm scrolled it up.
How are you?
Anyway, pissing the night away. Okay, let's get back to it. It takes a whiskey drink. It takes a vodka drink.
21 million Americans are insured under the Affordable Care Act. To beat Big Pharma, the first fund ever to do that, and lower the cost of insulin to $35 procedure. Well, they're too old to relieve student debt for nearly 5 million Americans and grow the economy. Too old to put the first black woman on the Supreme Court of the United States of America. To sign the Respect for Marriage Act. Well, they're too old to sign the most significant gun safety law in 30 years. To pass the biggest climate bill in the history of the world, not here, the history of the world.
Bro,
Then,
he's crushing this.
Say, sure.
He's crushing this room, dude. This room wants to fuck him. This room is like our back walls below him, okay? Below out our back walls, please, sir. Mr. Brandoni, sir. This is why I think that they're plants. Okay, I'll say it. I'm not afraid. I'm unafraid to say it. I'm unafraid. I'm not afraid. Okay, why am I singing so much right now? What the fuck's going on? I'm a little delirious. I brought this from the United States of America, by the way, for my last night as a special treat. And even though I hit my pro goals for the day, I'm going to go above and beyond. I'm going to go plus ultra today, okay? This was my special treat for my last night. Smells like fucking freedom, baby. God damn it. Oh, I didn't even let the tannins release. Okay. Let me tell you, the microplastics really make it taste so much better. Chalky milk. Whew. Sheesh. Fairlife is American chocolate milk supremacy. Dude, this tastes literally like chocolate milk, like good chocolate milk. 26 grams of protein, 170 calories. You cannot defeat the macros. I don't know what the fuck they do in this. I don't know what the fuck they put in this. It's just magic. Okay? Straight up magic. Fairlife is mid. Y'all are crazy. I will ban you. I will ban you. I will ban you permanently. Put Joe back on screen or I'll kill myself. There was like 8 seconds of not covering politics and then chatter's already ready to go, dude. Right before it says, bet your farts are insidious. Those shakes made my IBS go crazy. How? This is literally lactose free.
But he did all that. But that was in the past. What about now? Well, how about the 200?
Bro, have you ever tried the pro version of that? It's 40 grams. It's 43 grams of protein, I think, not 40. And it's 230 calories. And yes, I have literal fucking buckets of this shit at home. My brother steals it from me all the fucking time, too. It's like causing him to lose weight, too, which is good. 42 grams of protein, thank you. 230 calories.
200,000 jobs we announced yesterday. So let me ask you, what do you think? You think I'm too old to restore Roe v. Wade, the law of the land? You think I'm too old to ban assault weapons again? To protect Social Security and Medicare? To get child care, elder care for working families who need the nation? To make billionaires finally start to pay something beyond 8.2% of the tax rate? Let me ask you, you think I'm too old to beat Donald Trump? I can hardly wait. Anyway.
As of today, we are 4 months out from Election Day.
I think it's pretty crazy that like they're hyping up this ABC interview